What's up guys, it's Kritika. Welcome back to my channel. As you may have already read in the title of this video, in today's video I'm going to be answering some of the assumptions you guys have about me. So this video has been really trending on YouTube lately and I've seen so many YouTubers do it, and I think it's a really fun way for you guys to get to know me a little better. So yeah, I hope you enjoy watching this video. Before I start, I just want to say that it's very normal for us to assume things about people, sometimes good, sometimes bad. And what I've noticed is that what you assume about a person actually says a lot about you and how you're feeling about yourself. So I usually assume bad things about people when I'm feeling jealous or all those kind of negative emotions, but when I'm feeling good about my life and positive, I tend to assume good things about other people too. So yeah, it's very normal to be judgmental and there's nothing wrong with that, but I think it's important to keep a check on your thoughts and see if you're thinking positively, because all of it just comes back to you, I feel like. So it's good to think nice things about people. On that note, let's start this video. Also, we're really close to 100,000 subscribers, so it'll be awesome if you could subscribe to my channel and press the bell button so you get notified when my new videos go up. And let's just start with this video now. Okay, so I posted a story on Instagram. If you're not following me, by the way, my handle is Kritika_Goel, and I have received a lot of assumptions. So I'm quickly gonna scroll all the way to the top and start from the first assumption. So there seem to be two assumptions that are really popular, and the first one is about how my family is really rich. So someone says your family must be very rich and hence you travel a lot. I know sounds mean, but I thought I should and it got cut off there. But yeah, that's not mean at all. You don't have to apologize, and that's a very valid assumption to have. A lot of people seem to have this assumption about me, and it totally makes sense. It's a valid assumption, because where is this girl getting all this money to travel from? But the truth is, I do YouTube full time and this is my job, and a large part of what I do on YouTube is make travel videos. So a lot of times what happens is brands end up sponsoring my trips. A lot of times I get paid to like travel and make videos as well. So that's how I've been traveling, especially in the last 6 months. Most of my trips have been sponsored, so I definitely feel very lucky to be in this position, but I did have to work hard to get here as well. And as for my family and my parents, yes, my parents are doing pretty well in life, and it wasn't always like this. My dad worked really hard while we were growing up for us to have the lifestyle that we have now, and I'm really grateful to him for that. Also, just because they have money doesn't mean I have access to their money and I can spend it any way I want to. That's never been the case, and my parents have always inculcated the concept of being financially independent to me and my brother, so there's that. And someone actually said that you have a really nice house, so you must be very rich. And yes, we do live in a really nice house and I'm very grateful for this place, but I didn't grow up in this house. We only moved here 4 or 5 years ago, I think. And also a lot of times people forget that I live in Vellore, which is a smaller city, and everything is a lot cheaper here, and I don't think we could afford a house like this in Bombay or Delhi. But yeah, this is a very valid assumption, and I have to say that I'm very grateful for everything that I have in my life, especially to my dad, because I've seen him work so hard. He goes to work in the morning, comes back home at night, and he works all 7 days of the week. So I hope that kind of work ethic transfers to me as well, and I hope I can get that far in life as well. Also, while we're on this topic of being rich and all that, I just wanted to say something that I've realized over time. I've seen a lot of people use their financial background as an excuse to not do things, and I completely understand, because money is important at the end of the day. But also what I've realized is that no matter how rich or poor you are, or not just about money actually, but there's always going to be people who have way more than you do in life, who are not doing as much as you are, and there's always going to be people who have way less than you do, who are kicking ass and really going for it. So I really don't think you should use that as a crutch to not do things. It's very important to just make the most of what you have. If you don't have something, don't focus on that, just focus on the things you have and try to make the most of it. And that's a very important lesson I've learned in life, and I'm realizing this video is starting to sound really preachy, so I'm going to move on to the next assumption now. The second set of assumptions people have about me are about my dating life. So there are a lot of assumptions about that here, and I'm going to go through those towards the end of this video. You are an introvert and you don't like talking to people. That is not true. I'm actually an extrovert and I really enjoy being around people, and I definitely draw energy from being around people, so that's there. But if you guys know what MBTI is, my MBTI type is ENFP, and ENFPs are said to be the most introverted extroverts in the sense that they really value their alone time, which is so true. So I do enjoy my alone time, but if I'm not around people, I just feel really low. So yeah, I think I'm definitely an extrovert. I think you're a BTech graduate who didn't like engineering, so chose YouTube as her career. That is not true. I'm an economics graduate. Someone said you don't know how to speak Hindi हिंदी, एंड ये बिल्कुल सच नहीं है. मुझे काफ़ी अच्छी हिंदी आती है. इनफैक्ट घर में हम लोग ज़्यादातर हिंदी में बात करते हैं. मैं वीडियोज़ इंग्लिश में इसलिए बनाती हूँ क्योंकि मैं ज़्यादा कंफर्टेबल इंग्लिश में फील करती हूँ, क्योंकि बचपन से ज़्यादा मैंने इंग्लिश में ही बात की है. आई ग्रू अप इन तमिलनाडु, तो यहाँ पे हिंदी ज़्यादा कोई बोलता नहीं है. तो स्कूल में भी वी यूज्ड टू टॉक इन इंग्लिश, एंड इवन एट होम अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स वी यूज्ड टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश. सो आई एम जस्ट मोर कंफर्टेबल स्पीकिंग इन इंग्लिश. बट मुझे हिंदी आती है. इनफैक्ट मेरे 10th बोर्ड्स में हिंदी में 94 आए थे, तो मेरी रिटन हिंदी भी काफ़ी अच्छी है. बट आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू गाइस समथिंग embarrassing about my Hindi. I'm one of those people who says hum instead of मैं, and I don't know why I do this because no one in my family talks like this, but I'm one of those people who's like हमें वहाँ जाना है, हमें ये खाना है. So I don't really say मैं, and over the years now I've changed, and if I meet someone new now I say मैं, but with my family and everyone I still say hum, and everyone just finds that so weird. You are too talkative. That is also not true. I can be talkative at times, especially with my close friends, but in general I'm not a very talkative person. In fact, a lot of people ask me why I don't talk too much. So yeah, that's just how I am. I assume that you were into ad and PR job before YouTube. That is kind of true. I've had 4 jobs. My second and third jobs were in advertising, so yeah, that is kind of true. My last job was in marketing, which is sort of related, I guess. My first job was in finance. I was a financial analyst. You take your time to open up to people. That is not true again. I'm very selective about who I open up to, and I think within a couple of times of meeting someone, I know if I want to open up to them or not. So if I feel like I can open up to someone, I open up to them immediately, or I never open up to them. So I don't really take time. I'm just very selective about who I open up to. Mainly chill family and rich enough to travel on your own. I've already addressed the rich part, but yes, my family is actually really chill, and I'm very thankful for that. They weren't always this chill, but yeah, definitely over the years they've become very chill and very broad-minded. I feel you're a very uptight person. You need to be a little more free. I definitely don't think I'm uptight, but I also feel like that's what any uptight person would say. So maybe I should ask someone else. Actually, let's call one of my friends and find out. Who do I call? It's like 3 in the afternoon. I feel like everyone's gonna be at work. I think I'm gonna call my friend Shubnama and hope that she will answer.
Hello.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
What's up?
What's up?
Okay, I'm filming a video, and
Okay.
do you think I'm an uptight person? And
Uptight person.
Yeah, and that I need to be more free and like not.
Ask you this question.
What?
No, I don't think you're an uptight person. No. But yeah, you may come across as. But
Okay.
no, you're not an uptight person.
May come across as well.
Somebody asked you this question.
Yeah, someone thinks I'm uptight and need to be more free.
No, she's not uptight.
She's
But
not
you get to know
uptight.
her.
Yeah, you need to get to know me.
She's not, yeah. She's like, she might come across as like, oh, she won't talk to me. She's just not. Because that's what I thought totally when I first met her.
Really?
And you know what? Yeah, you came and talked with me. You came and like, hey, Shum, and I was like, what? She's not.
So yeah, I might come across as uptight, and I think it's because, like I said before, I have a resting bitch face, so I just look like I'm pissed at all times. But yeah, I don't think I'm uptight at all. You have OCD maybe, but I love you anyways. Thanks, I love you too. But I don't think I have OCD. I feel like a lot of people throw around words like OCD and depression. I've definitely not been diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder, but I do like my things to be arranged nicely. But yeah, I don't think I have OCD. Very random, but you are a picky eater. This used to be true for a very long time. I think until I was 17, 18, I used to be a very picky eater. In fact, during school, most of my lunches were rasam rice. So yeah, I didn't really experiment with food at all. But now I've really started to enjoy food, and I'm not a picky eater anymore, I think. That you don't enjoy solo trips as much, that is definitely not true. I haven't done that many solo trips to have like a very proper opinion on it. But the few solo trips that I've done, I've actually really enjoyed it, and in general I enjoy my own company, so I think solo trips are a lot of fun. But recently I went to Singapore alone for 3 days, and there were times when I wished I had someone with me. One, so they could take my photos, which is kind of a stupid reason, but more importantly because sometimes you just feel like it'd be nice to have someone to share those experiences with you. But again, solo travel has a lot of pros as well, so I definitely do enjoy solo travel. You've always been into an all-girls school and college. I don't know why. That is also not true. So my school was co-ed and my post-grad was also co-ed, but my undergrad was in an all-girls college. I went to Lady Shri Ram, and I didn't think I would enjoy the whole all-girls experience, but surprisingly I actually really enjoyed it, and some of my closest friends are from that period of my life. You are very humble and secretly arrogant. Those are like very contradictory things, I feel like. I try to be humble and I think I am. I don't know what secretly arrogant means, but I don't think I'm arrogant. But I do realize that a lot of people think I am because I have a resting bitch face, so that comes across as arrogant sometimes. But I definitely hope I'm not arrogant. You're funnier in real life. I definitely think this is true because in real life I think I'm super funny, and even if I say so myself. But yeah, I really hope I can bring that personality of mine into my videos because I think that'll be quite fun. You like to read. Yes, I love to read. You're a very shy person and feel awkward when there are too many strangers. This is kind of true. It's quite true actually. I am very shy and I take time to like be myself in front of people, especially when there's a large group. So yeah, this is kind of true. In school and college you would have been an absolute nerd. Very true. Not so true about college, but very true about school, and I always used to top my class and I actually really enjoyed studying, and I think it's partially also because there's not much to do in Vellore, so I just ended up studying a lot. You are a boring person when you're not traveling. I'd like to believe that's not true, but yeah, my life is obviously not as exciting when I'm back home as it is when I'm traveling. I feel like even though you meet so many people and have fun with them, somewhere you enjoy your own company. Yeah, I actually really enjoy my own company, and it didn't come naturally to me. I kind of had to work towards enjoying my own company and force myself to hang out with myself because I think that's very important. But yeah, right now I think I really enjoy my own company. You're much more fun in real than on camera. You have a very big friend circle, I assume. I don't know about being more fun in real, but I do have a large friend circle because I have friends from like different parts. So I did schooling in Vellore, so I have friends from Vellore, and then I have friends from Delhi because I did college there, and then I studied in Bombay, so I have friends from there, and then all my 4 jobs I made friends as well. So I have friends from like different parts of life, but I think that's true for everyone, right? You would be a party animal. That is so not true. I actually don't enjoy partying that much. I think I enjoy it like once in 3-4 months maybe, or like once in 6 months also, but like too much of partying is not my cup of tea at all. You're different off camera. Again, I don't think this is true. I think what you see is what I'm like in real life as well, and a lot of people have told me that as well. But having said that, there are a lot of parts of my life that I don't show on YouTube, so maybe in that sense I am different. You started YouTube to avoid getting depressed after your breakup. This is definitely not true because first of all, I'd broken up like 2 years before YouTube even started, I think. And second of all, I wasn't depressed when I started my YouTube channel. I was just feeling creatively uninspired and I wanted to do something on the side along with my job, but I definitely didn't think I'll be doing YouTube full-time ever. But here we are. I think you don't like cats and can't cook and also a fussy eater. So clearly a lot of you guys think I'm a fussy eater. I'm not a fussy eater anymore, but I used to be. And I don't like to cook, but I can cook decently. So the few times I have cooked, the food has turned out okay. But also this one time I tried to make dal and it exploded, and I think I posted a story on Instagram. I'll see if I can find it. But yeah, I think I'm a decent cook, but I hate cooking. And I don't dislike cats, but I'm also not very fond of cats. I'm definitely more of a dog person. So yeah, I don't hate cats, but I don't like them either. That you know Tamil but can't speak properly. That is correct. Enku Tamil theriyum, ana romba nalla theriyadhu. I can manage kunja pesven. In fact, the first 17 years of my life I grew up in Tamil Nadu, so I sort of do speak Tamil, but again, I didn't really get the chance to speak it too much. We didn't really speak Tamil in school, and at back home we speak Hindi, so I didn't really get too much practice speaking Tamil, but I can get by. Also, I can actually read and write Tamil as well, but again, I'm not very good at it. Your evolution is like Deepika's in Ye Jawani Hai Diwani. Wait, I'm trying to remember. She was like this padhaku, chashmish, and then she became hot. So if you're telling me I've become hot over the years, then thanks. Now moving on to the juicy dating and relationship and boyfriend related questions. I think you date a lot. I don't think this is true. I've only had like 2 boyfriends all my life, and I have been on dates and stuff otherwise, but in all of 2018 I think I went out only with 1 guy, and 2019 no one so far. So yeah, I don't think I date a lot, and I don't think it's possible also with all the traveling that I do. A lot of people assume that I have a boyfriend and that I'm dating someone, and if that were true you would have already seen them on my channel because I'm all for relationship content on YouTube. So yeah, I'm definitely not seeing anyone right now, but whenever I do start dating someone, I think I will tell you guys about it for sure. I think you have more than 1 person in your life. If you mean romantically, I have like less than 1 person because I have like 0 people in my life. But yeah, otherwise obviously everyone has like a lot of people in their life. You aren't interested in a relationship right now with anyone. That is also not true. I mean, I'm happy being single, but at the same time, if I meet someone nice, I'm very open to dating as well. So with that, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you feel like you know me a little better now. Once again, if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, like this video, share this video, press the bell button, and all of that. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!